signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is February 28th, 2022. It is 3:11 a.m. Today is the last day of February, and it's the last day of Black History Month in the U.S. And I think one of these days I'm gonna put a video together. One of the squaddie, Joanne, for instance, has been posting a lot of famous Black, I would say fighters, pretty much fighters, highlighting different black people on Twitter. I haven't shared them with you, but I think they're worth putting in one video, the same way that I did where I did a video with all of the judges that President Biden have already put in place. So this is something like that. So this video will be highlighting mostly those famous Black people that Joanne have been highlighting. And that's something that's been on my chest for a while. And I was thinking maybe I should do a video by itself for this, but it's on my mind right now, especially today that is the last day of Black History Month in the U.S. And all yesterday I was thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I need to write what I really want to say. But right now it's in my head. I'm going to let it go. So some of you who may not all about this, nice to know you. And you could unsubscribe. I really don't give a, whatever. How could I put this? Europe. Let's focus on the list that I have. and I'm gonna focus it on the Sussex. There's this here. This person, I saw it came on my timeline. This Digital Justice Award from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is Pioneer on Fire. And then he said, I see you, NAACP. All right, let's see here. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were and are perfection. They have yet another award recognition to prove it, period. Okay, waiting for the British tabloid to jump onto this. Morgan not awake yet. Notice no discussion on delay of deportation flight due to visit of Kensington Royal to the Caribbean. Okay, it's nearly midday here. All right, so that was 21 hours. Okay, I was so happy to see the real royals. Okay, congrats, Dr. Noble. All right, there's this person here. Nice. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. So pretty much Archwell is partnering with NAACP to create that award. And it's also saving them money too. Instead of creating a whole point of award show. All right? But instead, so they tag along. It's almost like a tag along and said, look, we're aligning with your principle, your idea and stuff like that. But this is, they probably pitched it to NAACP and said, look, we have a foundation. Instead, okay, this is my humble opinion right now, okay? This is some of the phone calls that I assume the Sussexes and COO of Archwell was doing, those type of phone call with NAACP. They had to pitch to NAACP. Remember, NAACP has been established, well-founded, their feet on the ground. They were cemented, all right? So Archwell had to send a pitch to NAACP and said, this is my idea. Could you take us along with you? This kind of thing. All right. And said, instead of us create a complete new set of award kind of ceremony, this type of thing, let me tag along with you. We'll give one person a award during your award ceremony, this kind of thing. All right. This is what I think happened. So these were the phone calls when we don't hear about Meghan and all of this. These were the pitch that they were making. All right, especially with their popularity. They bring a whole set of new generation along with NAACP. And also around the world too. Look how popular they are. How many squatties were asking, where can I see it? Where this channel, this and that. Okay, so there's a new set of eyes with NAACP right now because of the Sussexes. So this was a good marriage, I think. Archwell with NAACP. My goodness, look at Doria. Okay, this is the next tweet. Okay, Doria is 65 years old. 65. My goodness. Look at her posture. Oh my God. Standing up straight. You see some old people, you know, their body is crunching down. She's doing her exercise, eating right. My goodness. She's freaking fit. She looked like, I don't know, maybe 40. And when I saw the thing on my first video, I didn't see the picture of Miss Doria. But Meghan did mention her mom is here with her. But there she is. Look at her. My goodness. She looked like she's in her 40s or something. Not even 40. But look at Meghan. Meghan is in her 40. Wow. Meghan is like, I don't know, maybe her late 20s. And Miss Doria looks like a person who could have been easily turned to be 40. All right. Or younger. There's this, I know, we are the same age and have the same skin care regimen. Lots of love, peace, joy, patience, goodness, faith, and gentleness, self-control, and kindness. I think she may have more self-control than me because I would have took a stick and bashed Mr. Oh, British media, royal family, heads about my child. Archie and Lily's grandma is absolutely gorgeous. Yep, there's this beautiful, love the closeness of Meghan and her mom. Take a look at Meghan and her mother-in-law. Yep. Wow. Meghan looks really nice. Okay, Harry did say his mom and Meghan would have been thick and thieves. Yep, I think so. I love how Madame Duchess always bring a piece of Queen Diana along too. Yeah, I think they would have, Princess Diana would get along with Meghan more than the other one. Because you could see the silliness in Meghan. Sometimes you see the silliness in Princess Diana. Yep. You got two tough personalities right there. They know where to use all of them at a specific time and with whom to use it. And the royal family underestimate both of them. underestimate both of them, and Meghan is gonna finish the work that Diana started. And look at Diana. She worked out too. Look at her bicep. Okay, let's see here. The power of moisturizing cream, gin, and vibes. Go Doria. On fire. It's all that damn yoga. It's all that damn yoga. Where is my mat and stretch pants and moisturizer? LOL. I'm going full blown Doria this spring. Okay, me too. But one last white chocolate Twix bar first. I need to get started. I started losing my weight sometime last year when I was like, oh, I need to go finish my gym membership. And then when I called, they were like, oh, you could come back any other time. Blum. I went back to my old ways. And then my husband, who works from home majority of the time, he's not helping. He's putting too many nonsense in the house. And then every now and then I take a taste here and there. Meghan and her mama are two beautiful, classy women. Okay, she is beautiful and very much a lady, hard worker, and was a great single parent. The lady has class, definitely. I'm wondering what Mr. Marco is thinking right now, because he put his eggs in the wrong basket. Right now, he could have been enjoying this with them. But no. Okay, I think now they're not going to use him anymore because he already spilled the bean. He was like, they hire him to mess up the wedding.
Right. So that may have been one of the things that upset her. And of course, the photographs were a setup. I was set up by a guy named Jeff Rayner and another guy named Dylan Howard.
And lucky for us, Harry and Meghan made the deal way before they got married. They stick with their plan. I truly believe they had their plan set way before, because once they understand each other, not from the tabloid and all of that, okay, Meghan got to know Harry based on pretty much Harry's perspective, not from the tabloid, and Harry got to understand Meghan based on his perspective, not through the tabloid. And then the friend that Meghan had around her, pretty much Harry was like, no, that's it. This is gonna be my wife. I think he already knew. Okay, he already knew. So those deal, whatever deal they made with each other before they got married, they stick to it. And then I think they're still sticking to it. All right, chill. I will be 65 in September. I wish I looked that way. You could still make a change. It's never too late. All right. I used to hate that people didn't treat me my age, but now I truly appreciate the magical age-defying properties of melanin. All right. There's this 50 next month. All right. Oh, no, 65 years young. Beautiful queen. What God blesses, can't no man curse. OMG, do not compare her with Cammy. All that money and easy life, and look at least a century older. Her daughter is just aging like her mom. Okay, Lady Doria started rejuvenating when she divorces the scumbag. Probably. And yes, she needs to write a book of yoga practices, always discreet. She is real royalty. What is it? There was a comment that I put, and I was like, you know what? If she write a book, she's gonna be a gazillionaire in 1 week once that book come out about her regiment she put. Or I think no, it was a book. It wasn't about a book. If she create a cream or something like that she's willing to sell and bottle it up and package it, within a week she'll be a gazillionaire because people will flock to it. Okay. That is truly healthy, no drama. They exclude unhealthy people, yoga, and meditation. Yeah, and some 40 years aging like bananas. Okay, they look like sisters, not mother and daughters. Meghan has inherited her mom's beauty and youthfulness gene. That a beautiful mom to her gorgeous flower. Okay, 3 things. She's kickbutt vampire. She has a portrait that aging in her attic, and not a grotesque one either. Or she found the fountain of youth. Okay, she is a black woman. Okay, Doria is 28. All right, Miss Doria look fantastic. I hope I look that good at 65. Me too. Okay, no hate keeps you looking great. Plus yoga, of course. The people who hate her daughter most look like extras from, what's that, TWD. I'm gonna need her to start a healthy and fitness blog. Okay, look at that body on my Doria. Lord have mercy. All right, congratulations. The said black don't crack, and yet meant it. All right, simply gorgeous, and yet meant it. All right, let's go to the next tweet. I'm hoping not to be an hour, and I'm already 30 minutes. My rant at the beginning took almost 30 minutes, but my husband is working from home today. Okay, I love the Grinch-like responses by the Harry and Meghan haters. Every time they thrive, they truly can't stand that. They try to destroy them, and they're still happy. Quote, it came without ribbons, it came without tags, and quote, cry more. Or maybe let your heart grow. Let your heart grow 3 size. Let's see here. Congratulations to the lovely Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan, for receiving the President's Award. NAACP Image Award. And one thing I didn't know about is to my comment. Someone said when Meghan was in UK, I don't know if it, in UK, what is it, they were gonna give her award, and then when she asked, I think, permission to go get it or something like that, they told her no. I don't know if that's true, but I read that on my comment. If that's true, that was the first time that I heard it. I could search for it later. I'll put a screenshot if I find something. All right, let's see, to see if it's true. I didn't look it up. It just crossed my mind. Okay, they will never move on. They know they effed up, but want to act like they're the victim. Harry and Meghan have. It's Shutter Island that refuses to let them go. This security mess is just a way to keep a connection to Harry and Meghan. It's insane. All right, that's right. This person is right, because what did Harry? They took everything away from them, and it's like Harry and Meghan was like, you could do whatever because we have our health and stuff like that. We could still do what we need. All right, let's see here. I tweeted this, and some people are going crazy. Go figure. All right, so what is that? Oh, that's a thread within a thread. Let me bookmark this. Maybe I'll come back to it, but I want to stick to the list that I have because I don't want to lose course. Okay, they've been working hard day and night for 6+ years to destroy them, but by God's grace, they survived and are thriving. The haters can stomach it. God blessing on them always. And then I put something on my IG yesterday to let people know that I put another video out. And I put, we need to pray. All right, we need to keep on praying for things that go on in Ukraine and all of that, for God to get into the soldiers' mind and whatever. But that just crossed my mind. But the main thing is, in order for the Sussexes to maintain their health, their security, their goal, to stay on track with what they want to do, we need to keep on praying for them, because those evildoers are looking for a crack to penetrate, to destroy them. So we need to keep on praying for them, whichever way we know how. All right. You by now you guys should know I'm not about one specific God. All right. Whatever religion you are in, it's a different branch of whoever our Creator is. So whatever your religion is, pray for them. Okay. Shame on me, but the rage of the haters make me laugh. Yeah, it's amusing. All right, they be working so hard, but they can't stop the shine. Okay, ever. Totally agree. I'm with you. LOL. Okay, my favorite is now wasn't the right time for the event yet. I didn't see the same energy when Yellow Teeth and Mumbles took their son to a sporting event. I saw the picture, but I don't care. There's a possibility this little guy might even, like I said, let me not talk about the children. All right, next tweet. How Meghan Markle was welcomed in the UK the minute they found out she was dating Prince Harry. This is why when Harry mentioned how he was welcome, it sent a powerful message. NAACP Awards. Okay, let's read this. Okay, exclusive. Harry's girl is almost straight out of Campton. Gang scared home of her mother revealed. My goodness. So will he be dropping by for tea? Oh my goodness. Prince Harry's, guess what? Sometime when you go in the, inner city, that's where you'll find most welcoming people. Majority of white people, they'll give you an eye. Don't get me wrong. They'll give you an eye. But majority of white people who probably never been welcome any other place, but when they go in the inner cities, all right, once they show who they are and how they behave with the locals, okay, they welcome you. You're going to have to prove yourself, but they welcome you. They treat you just like one of them. All right. And then this is the same thing we're seeing with Harry and Meghan. All right. Prince Harry's new girl, suit star Meghan Markle, is from Crenshaw, LA. Crenshaw has endured 47 crimes in the past week, including murder, gangs, oh my God, including the Bloods count, okay, the Bloods count the neighborhood as their territory. Oh my God. What? I've heard about straight out of Campton, but not all of this. Right? What is it? Marco's social worker mom, Doria Ragland, lived in the rundown area. Oh Lord. And the actress aunt, Eva Burren, is a nearby gang of, oh my God, afflicted Englewood. Oh shit. What? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's not forget his first statement a week after it was leaked. And by the way, before I continue reading this, when I think, was it when they moved, the first move to the US? There was a video, I think I have it, where Harry made apology to what his ancestors have done. Okay? So as he wanted to move forward, he already gave his apology. Many of us may not, because I'm seeing, many of us are joking and we're saying, oh, he's welcome to the cookout and all of that. And some people are saying, no, because he's white, he's not welcome and all of that. But I completely forgot to say, because when he first moved in the U.S., I guess he's starting to understand. His eyes is being open, wide open. He put out an apology of what his ancestors have done. Okay? So he completely detached himself with the rest of the royal family because he took it upon himself. Nobody asked him to come and apologize. Okay? And it wasn't his fault. And that brings to mind with some of the things that's going on in the U.S. where they're preventing history to be taught. Many of us then say, we're blaming you directly. But if you keep on doing the same thing that your ancestors were doing, then we're going to blame you personally. So Harry already apologized. Nobody put, I was going to say put a gun in his head, but nobody forced him to make that apology. But he took it upon himself to make that apology. I'll put the clip. I think I have it.
My wife said recently that our generation and the ones before us haven't done enough to right the wrongs of the past. I too am sorry. Sorry that we haven't got the world to the place that you deserve it to be. Institutional racism has no place in our societies, yet it is still endemic. Unconscious bias must be acknowledged without blame to create a better world for all of you. I want you to know that we are committed to being part of the solution and to being part of the change that you are all leading. Now is the time, and we know that you can do it.
All right, let's not forget his first statement a week after it was leaked. They were dating 7 whole damn days. Harry had to tell the UK to stop being racist toward Meghan. The UK tried to sell they welcomed her, but they didn't, and they still act confused why they left. And guess what? That guy, I keep on putting that video here where he's saying, oh, Harry, come home. The Queen needs you. Within that statement, I don't know if I usually put it, where he even said, okay, he said, yeah, we treat Meghan a little bit bad, but forgive us, this kind of thing. I'll put this clip there as well.
Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But we asked for forgiveness, and please come back. Because
all right, let's see this. I'm not gonna read all, but I'll read the part that she highlighted. Okay, the 2 paragraph. Okay, but the past week has seen a line cross. His girlfriend, Meghan Markle, has been subject to a wave of abuse and harassment. Some of this has been very public. The smear on the front page of the national newspaper, the racial undertone of comment pieces, and the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web articles comments. Some of it had been hidden from the public. The nightly legal battle to keep defamatory stories out of paper, her mother having to struggle past photographers in order to get to her front door. This I can confirm. So he was telling the truth here. Why? Remember in that letter where it wasn't a letter. Was it a letter? Yes, it was the letter, the email that Meghan sent to Jason Kenoff to say this is one of the things that was important to her. She needed to speak to him to talk about, it wasn't that same email where Meghan wanted to speak to Jason Kenoff about Omid Kobe, and one of the most important thing is about her mother's safety. Yes, so this is confirmed. I truly believe that. because it's two places it come out, and then the other one, it wasn't meant to be public, but it was forced to be made public because of the lawsuit. All right, so this part is, I agree with it. I believe it. Okay, the attempts of reporters and photographers to gain illegal entry to her home and the calls to police that followed, the substantial bribes offering by papers to her ex-boyfriend. My goodness, that's the guy they offered what, $70,000 to talk negative about Meghan? Is it Simon Rex? Yeah, so all of this is true. The bombardment of nearly every friend, co-worker, and loved ones in her life. Prince Harry is worried about Mr. Markle's safety. This is true. All this is true because through the court letters and all of that, all of this came out. All right, but this is a different branch of it, so it is confirmed. Mr. Markle's safety, and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. It is not right that a few months into a relationship with him that Mrs. Markle should be subjected to such a storm. He knows commentators will say this. It's the price she has to pay, and that this is all part of the game. My God, people's life is not a game. Okay, he strongly disagreed. This is not a game. It is her life and his. That is true. And look at this the other day. I'm saying the other day. The last time he went to the UK, they tried to do another Diana 2.0 with him. All right, chasing him. Okay, he has asked for this statement to be issued in the hopes that those in the press who have been driving the story can pause and reflect before any further damage is done. And this is why he's suing their ass every chance that he gets. Because this is all the warning he was giving them to stop. And that was 2016. Wow. 8th November 2016. He'd been telling them to stop, but they don't want to stop. So then he has to take them to court. My goodness. These people, oh my God. All right, so they don't want to communicate with them anymore. Now it's to the court system. And by the way, after that, what happened in the middle, with Ukraine kind of thing, we need to focus on those people, those misinformation, those stuff. We need to tackle that. All right, people who, and I guess, like I was saying, this is part of the thing that I was saying at the beginning of this video. I guess many Europeans were living so well, so comfortably throughout their lives for a very long time. And they didn't see some of, through internet, through tweets, I'm hearing the same kind of negative tabloid misinformation that Daily Mail is doing in the UK is happening in many places in Europe. All right. So you guys this is your next challenge after what happened in Ukraine. Once this is settled out. Okay, we need to tackle those misinformation because these people, Putin have bought all of these people to confuse people, to print lies. So, when things come in front of their doors, they don't even know what hit them. So we need to tackle those misinformation, this kind of thing. I mean, America could do it, but I don't know. I guess Europe needs to back us up too. Because if you're seeing people are doing this kind of things, I don't know what they're showing on cable news, but there's some stuff I'm putting on my other channel. YouTube said you're not gonna make money off of that. I'm telling you what exactly is happening. People who's seeing things that's going on, and I'm sharing the important ones with you guys. YouTube was like, nope, you're not gonna make money off of that. I was like, I don't care. People need to know the truth before the nonsense coming right in front of their doors. All right, for all the squatters who live in in Europe, I hope you stay safe because I think a lot of many neighboring countries are fleeing too. All right, so that was that. Let me read some more comment. Now he dropped by with engagement ring, leaving y'all hoping to catch a glimpse of them sipping tea, Montecito, and y'all still mad. And the other thing too. All right. Before this get out of hand, like I've always said, and I actually believe some of the things that I said, even though they are my opinion. Harry quickly married Meghan because he knows this thing will be worse. And he didn't want to lose Meghan. Meghan will be like, Harry, I love you, but I do not want to deal with that. Look at this, how they removed themselves from toxicity. You think Meghan was mesmerized by all those glittery, those kind of things? All right? Meghan, she's fashionable. She's whatever she wears, she pays for them. She knows how to be fashionable of that. But I think deep down, she's a very simple person. A very simple person. She just know how to dress at a certain area, certain place, depending on the thing, the situation of the event. She knows how to dress up. But those things with the royals, those glittery thing, I don't think, that really phases her. So Harry was like, oh my God, I better put a ring on this before she leave. And I think this is exactly what happened. Many people said, oh, they didn't quickly get married and all of that. I understand that. I truly understand. It wasn't that quick. But as soon as the tabloid found out, pop, and look at her quickly and seal the deal too with 2 kids. He said, you're not going anywhere. Oh my goodness. Let's see some more here. This is how Brit said, quote, she and her mom, okay, with the N-word. Exactly. They set about to destroy his relationship before it had even begun. You see? There it is. And this is why he quickly married her. All right? Because they've been dating for a while. Nobody knew. Okay? Meghan's friend didn't spill the bean for a few bucks or whatever. All right? So once it came out, they knew, the public started to know they were dating. That's why he did it quickly. All right? From the time the tabloid knew they were dating, this is from that point on. Okay? Not when none of us knew. I'm not talking about this point on. I think if nobody knew they were dating, the dating would still be going much longer. But it's once the tabloid found out. This is where my timing started. Once the tabloid found out, this is where Harry put the speed process. He speed up the process, okay? He speed up the process and said, nope, I'm not gonna let you go. Because I think many times, whenever he's free, when he was dating Meghan, whenever his free time, instead of staying in the freaking castle playing video game, or when he decided to go out with his friend and start doing crazy stuff, all right, he head up to Toronto and, play with Meghan. Play house with Meghan. Practice how to make babies. Instead of staying in that freaking castle doing nothing. All right, and then guess what? Meghan's friends were as jolly. Many of them are very childish, know how to be silly around everybody, were friendly around Meghan, then see him as a prince and all of that. This is what he wanted. He had that around Meghan. He had Meghan and Meghan's friends and everybody else that's around Meghan. So he was already at home. So once the tabloid came in and said, speed up the process. All right. And then as soon as they married and said, okay, let's not practice making babies. Let's make babies. All right. And 2 of them. And may the one that they lost, his or her soul, rest in peace and protect them. And I think the one that they lost, this is the way that I see it. Okay? This is a different branch of stuff here. This popped up in my mind, and this is the way that I see when I lost, when I had a miscarriage. Okay? I lose, my father is dead, and I think the one that I lost, the miscarriage, is for my father to take care of. Okay, this is the same way that I see Diana with the one that Harry and Meghan lost, the miscarriage one. This one, Princess Diana has one with her. All right? So Princess Diana is not alone. She's watching over Harry and Meghan, okay, with the one that Meghan lost. Okay? So these are the things that for some of you who are new, go look at the video. There's a video that I put during or around after Meghan came out and said about her miscarriage. Okay, I explained my thought process and all of that. So I put to ease my mind. This is how one of the things that I did to ease my mind. Okay, this is very painful, especially when you plan it, you want to have a baby. But sometimes when you have one of your loved one who already passed, so this is the way I was able to ease my mind and said, okay, at least this one is with my father, and since in the physical world, he can be around with my kids right now, my 2 boys and stuff like that. So at least the one that I lost, that's for him. He's playing with him in heaven, wherever he is at in the afterlife. All right. So this is the way Harry and Meghan should take it. All right, if they are still, I don't think. Well, when you lose a child or whatever, you can never forget it. But at least to ease their mind, maybe this is something they could put in their mind to say, okay, Princess Diana has that child with her in the afterlife. Okay, so she's not alone. She has one of them over there watching over them right now. All right, so sometimes you have to find ways to ease your mind. All right, because these are things you cannot control. You can't control this stuff. This is life. So you have to deal with life the way you can, the best way you know how. All right, for anyone who have lost a child or whatever, and you lost a parent or whatever, these are the type of things you put in your mind. You play tricks with your mind to ease yourself in order for you to move forward, because life goes on. Life goes on. All right, this, I don't know, it may sound harsh to some, but hey, whoever it could help, this is one way I sort of did it. All right, and I think I spoke about it in different ways on one of my videos when Meghan came out and said, put out the statement that she had a miscarriage. Okay, well, I didn't know it was that bad. And there's all of this negativity. Okay, it started with a lie and have a lie ever since. Okay, yes, that's the UK media for you. All right, this is the thing. We know it's wrong, so people need to stop it. We need to stop it. There's, I don't know, maybe some of those people in UK who were under the hypnotism of saying, this is this, this is that. But now we know, okay, we know how lies can affect people's lives. Look at how Brexit happened. It's through lies. Okay, look at how they get out of European Union. It's through lies, which is Brexit. Okay, so the suffering that you guys are going through, it is due to the lies they're feeding you. So some of you need to pay attention and put the right people in position to put a stop to this. To put a stop to this. This is why I have my rant at the beginning of this video. Where anyone around the world who see African American is being killed senselessly need to pay attention to those people they're doing business with, to speak up and said, stop funding those politicians who's allowing those senseless crime continue. All right, so this is my connection with the things that's going on with Europe right now, with Ukraine and everything. Because if it wasn't African American, minorities, some Asian too, all right, Asian, and when you go in a certain Asian country, that's not to talk about Japan and Korea. They have their little prejudice too, okay? They have their little prejudice in those two countries. But with the rest of Asian countries, there is that grip. Let's say, for instance, Burma, for instance. The army took advantage of this, and, you know, what's that, the woman who was president in Burma, they put her under house arrest again, took control of the position, and then killing people on the street. So this is what I mean. America is the bright future for democracy, but you have politicians who were bought by Putin to turn a blind eye, selling our democracy. When you see minorities is being killed on the street, you guys better speak up. It may not affect you directly, but in the long run, it affects you, because what they're trying to do is to have less people at the voting booth to make the right choice to move forward. With that being said, I think I should put the Kenyan diplomat who was talking at the United Nations, put it here. We want to move forward. We don't want to keep on moving back and blaming people all the time. But what they're trying to do is move us back, prevent us from moving forward. So when you see African American, minorities, whoever it may be, okay, with senseless crime in the U.S., is to speak up, because we are the one who's keeping democracy alive. And I did say America is hanging by a string after the 2020 election. And it's still going. We're still hanging by a string, because what we are seeing, the kind of laws they're putting around the country to prevent African Americans to vote, this is what they're trying to do. Anyway, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my goodness. I was thinking I'm going to do less than an hour and I'm passing out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle look beautiful as ever at the NAACP Image Award. But can I hear a little commotion for the glorious Doria Ragland? Mama is glowing. Yeah, she is absolutely stunning. Her posture, look at her, standing straight. I'm looking at Mrs. Anderson. She's definitely a squatty. Look at her holding Harry. And think some of the squad will be like, I'll be doing the same thing too. Put that tight grip on Harry. Oh my goodness. Yep. Man, look at her posture. Alright, there's this here. Hoo-hoo for Miss Doria, looking as beautiful as I thought she would. Doria looks very elegant. I can see where Meghan gets all her poise from. Okay, we see you, proud mama. Amen, just stunning to see her mother Doria aging backward and to see Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry thriving when they were nearly destroyed by the UK mafia is just pure joy to me, living their best glowing lives in the US. Okay, you just know Prince Harry appreciates seasoning now more than anything. Okay, he's on record about his love for Miss Doria's collard green. Yep, he already said it. Yep. Okay, that laugh that I just did remind me of Baron. I don't know. Baron is influencing me. Now tell me which part of Meghan is not black. This is from a UK radio presenter. Okay, just a reminder of who Andrew Heath is. Sound on. Okay, let's see here. 40-second.
Right, you may not agree with this, but I believe that Meghan Markle has never been fully accepted because of her skin colour.
Oh God, that one again.
Honest.
That one again. Do you look at her, Michael? Do you look at her and see a black woman? Because I don't. I see a very attractive. I see a very attractive woman. It's never occurred to me that I never look at her and think, "Gosh, she's black." In the way you look at Oprah Winfrey, you would be in no doubt. When they'd sit down and do that interview, you will see a black woman called Oprah Winfrey. And you'll see a woman who describes a woman of colour. Her mother is black. She's from a mixed race family, of course. But I just don't think people look at Meghan and think, "Oh, I hate her because of her skin colour." I don't buy it.
Right, you may not agree with this, but I believe that Meghan Markle has never been fully accepted because of her skin colour.
Oh God,
that is true. It's because of her skin color. Yeah. My goodness. Let's see.
That one again. Do you look at her, Michael? Do you look at her and see a black woman? Because I don't.
Okay, explain over. So why you guys? She didn't do anything in the first place for anybody to hate her. Why do you guys hate her if it's not her skin color? Why? My goodness.
Her skin color. I don't buy it.
But anyway, it's playing over. That 40-second went fast. Okay. Here a lot of commotion for Mama Doria. There's this. Okay, it's so wonderful to see Meghan and Doria together. Okay, my mom raised me to be a global citizen with eyes open to sometimes harsh realities. Yeah. Yep. All right, there's this. Love this. May I clip? Okay, this receipt, please. Slay. All right, there's another one. She's of mixed race too. Okay, Miss Doria. Harry is in the family. I'm gonna show this. All right, I'm gonna show this. All right, Harry is in the family. He deserves a good soulful family. I bet he does the electric slide at barbecues. Sure. All right, the haters have to show. All right, from what I understand with this, it was the brother. And then when you look at his family, okay, the queen as a young girl doing the salute of what is it? How do you call this? That salute that they did for Hitler salute, whatever it calls. All right. So it is deep down. So I cannot blame a young Harry for this. He learned from it. He moved on. So each time I see this, I have to put it. Not only that, he apologized for some of the things his ancestors have done. They never taught him. They never taught him how to be different. Okay? He had to learn this on his own. Okay? Look at, who was that? Who was this in the back? What is it? With that kind of mask or whatever. Okay? These people, they are infesting American culture in the South. Like one of those articles that I came across, I could never find it, where one of those people who either was working in UK politics or who was working with the royal family, his first place to go is down south. And I was asking myself question, why down south? Okay, down south is very prejudiced, very and filtered with racist. Okay, so they probably were sending people down there to continue that kind of a treatment down there. All right, Harry, who is a bright person, who understands things, when they sent him out to do engagement and all of that, his mind was open to learn and understand, and he changed his course of action. Okay, so I'm not gonna blame him for this because he changed. If he had continued, that would be a different story. Okay, he is a changed man. He understands his wrong, so we must forgive him for what he did. And then, from my understanding, okay, the way Anthony's mom is embracing Prince Harry, that's that. I feel the love. Okay, she's giving a big, squishy, warm squeeze, the best kind. Okay, this is beautiful. I'll bet a few other people wish they had chosen the right side of history. Okay, how much will they pay you? Know who for some negativity. All right, Meghan's mom, Doria, is absolutely gorgeous. Mama Doria is true glowing. And the thing is that, and I think right now, UK is playing on the wrong side of history. And if I didn't know better, I would assume it's all of UK, but it's not. Okay, I'm not going to play this because YouTube blacked my entire video yesterday because of that. All right, so I'm not going to play it. Maybe what I'll do. Oh, no, they blacked the whole thing. They had blacked it completely where nobody could see it. So I'm not going to put it at all. Okay, Prince Harry expresses immense gratitude to this community for welcoming me so warmly, that's end quote, and says, and wife Meghan, quote, share a responsibility to confront injustice and a belief that most overlook are the most important to listen to. That's right. All right, like I was saying at the beginning of this video, when you see a mistreatment of African American in the United States, people need to speak up, even though it doesn't affect you directly, because in the long run, you have negative people who wants to be in power. Okay, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Trump was in power? Who has the code, the nuclear code? What this could have been done? Can you imagine this? Huh. So America better pay close attention to politics. It's not about black and white. Okay, many of you may seem this is what they want you to think. It's about black and white. But the whole thing is to take full control of your voice, of your freedom. Okay? It's not about black and white. It's about your freedom. They want to be able to do as they please without any restriction. And then guess what? Many of you, okay, they don't want you to be part of it. We already know African American, they don't even want African American to be about it. But you might assume because of your skin color, you'll be part of this. No. Okay? Look at all the killing that's going on in Europe. Okay? All right. You should ask yourself if it was so about white race and all of this, why this is happening over there. All right, and I did say it's not about black and white. All right, they are just different. Royal, amazing speech. There's this. So here is a surprise Meghan hater, a whole black bishop, okay, catering to the racists that have since flooded his comment. All right. Okay, OMG, thank you for posting. This is just brilliant. Meghan and Harry are the humanitarian we need right now. And just to see Meghan glowing free to use her voice despite all the attempt to destroy her makes me tears up. She is stunningly beautiful inside and out. Harry too. And this is why the UK was so upset when Meghan was saying for people to go to vote. They knew what was at risk. They knew what was at risk. You got the Andrew thing. Okay, the thing that happened to Andrew, it wasn't by accident. It was very well orchestrated to frame him. Okay, so that way they could be on the side of Trump and all of that. So all of the nonsense that we see come out regarding Andrew do not come out, but they're gonna come out anyway. It may not be now, it may not be in the future, but everything is gonna come out in the future. And all the other people who's catering to misinformation, they all have been blackmailed. I've been raising it, giving hint here and there, and I showed the thumbnail of that particular video where I said was it the blackmail Russian politician and all of this. I spoke about it, and I'm giving hint here and there. And this was it done in how do you call it, in Russia. Now it went globally. It worked so well in Russia, so they expand that same tactic globally, and it was starting to take shape. It was starting to take shape because many of those people who think who's showing they are tough, they this and that, they all are chicken shit. Okay? This is the thing that they could not buy President Obama. They could not buy him. And this is why he stayed low. But instead, what did he do? He went around Obama, buy every politician around Obama to prevent Obama's kind of agenda to move forward. But Obama could read between the line and stick to the agenda and then keep Ukraine above water while during his presidency. You could hear all sort of stuff they're saying in the U.S. regarding Romney. Yes, maybe he was right at the time. But during Obama's presidency, okay, put in lay low because he could not buy him. So why did we need to ask Romney, why did he go to Trump Tower? Why did he go there? Okay, did he went there to get permission from him? Or how, if he were to run, how he should run his presidency? All right. So anything you could hear right now from, maybe he did say it. I think he did say it, but still, that doesn't change the fact that during President Obama, everybody around him was against, every Republican was against Obama. All right. And they still do. But look at all those nonsense they're putting out. All right. So now we're going to see who's on the right side of history. Who's going to come out and do the right thing. Okay. OMG. Thank you for posting. This is just brilliant. Meghan and Harry are the humanitarian we need right now. And just to see Meghan glowing, free, use her voice despite all the attempt to destroy her, makes me tears up. She is stunningly beautiful inside and out. Harry too. Okay. I read that already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it and stop in between. All right. Let me do that.
Thank you so much, President Johnson, for this incredible honor. It's inspiring to think about the legacy surrounding the Image Awards, which began shortly after the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were passed into law. And today, we can continue that legacy by reestablishing federal voting protections in our country and fulfilling the work of civil rights giants like the late John Lewis.
All right? When Meghan is saying all of this, she sees the bigger picture. Once I started covering the Sussexes, I went to so many branches of stuff because I feel like when I was reading, before I started covering the Sussexes, I used to go on Hugo's channel. That was one of the main channels I used to watch. And I used to see some of the comments. And that, I think that's what really pushes me to create my own channel to talk about the Sussexes, because many of the comments that I was seeing, I was like, something is missing. Long and behold, Harry and Meghan have different branches of things. And when I decided to start covering them, I started highlighting some of the things that I saw that so many people were failing to see. And Meghan sees the bigger picture of everything. She knows what she's talking about when she's talking about voting right and all of this. She knows exactly what she's talking about. Look at listen to the rant that I said at the beginning of this video.
We are so deeply humbled to be here in the company of so many illustrious awardees.
Before I begin, we would like to acknowledge the people of Ukraine who urgently need our continued support as a global community.
And this also, those two statements that each one of them said are hand in glove. Without voting right that's happening in the US, okay, what's happening in Ukraine would have been much, much worse. Okay, so that's that.
And I also echo the immense gratitude for tonight, both for this award and to this community for welcoming me with so warmly.
All right, this is where he acknowledged and thanked the community, the black community, who opened, who took him in. All right, we already know who the two key players already. All right, what is it? Oprah gave him his voice. Tyler Perry gave him a shelter. All right, so that's that. For some of you who probably missed it, and then probably countless of others we have no clue about because they want to do their thing. They don't want to be praised. They're just doing the right thing. There's probably countless of others who did the right thing but don't want to be praised. But at least, look at the Tyler Perry one. We would never know. We would not have known if it wasn't Gayle King. I'll put it after this clip here.
Can we just bring some balance of good and kindness and love to each other? That's what I'm looking for more of.
Well, Tyler Perry, mission accomplished. We thank you so much for... Oh, Tyler, it's been widely reported that Meghan and Harry are living at your place in Los Angeles. Can you tell us how they're doing? You speak English?
I'm sorry. I think I just lost you. I just lost you, Gayle. I'm sorry. We have a really bad connection. I'm sorry. I think we lost Gayle King, guys. We lost her. Thank you, Gayle King. Great interview, Gayle. Thank you.
Tyler Perry.
We lost you.
Bye, Tyler. Thank you.
I think it's safe to say that I come from a very different background than my incredible wife.
And like with this being said, that picture of him with the Nazi and all of that, they were putting those nonsense in his head. Okay, lucky for us, and some of the teaching of Diana, he learned and got out of it. All right, so he's not being shy of who he is. He's not being shy for who he is. He's saying, I grew up completely different from Meghan. Okay, and I thank you for opening your community. I'm thanking the Black community for opening your arm to me and Meghan. All right, Meghan was always accepted, but for him to be accepted as well. All right, so he's not being shy of who he is. Let me rewind it slightly. I have to stop, otherwise you're not going to see the entire video of mine at all. YouTube will make sure you don't see it.
I think it's safe to say that I come from a very different background than my incredible wife. Yet our lives were brought together for a reason.
That's right.
We share a commitment to a life of service.
That's the when I talk about the idea, the bond, or the, how do you call this? There's a different word for it. The contract, some sort of a contract Harry and Meghan had before they got married. That was that. Okay? Let me rewind it again. That was the contract they both have with each other. Okay? To life of service. This is their contract. The royal family was preventing them from pursuing the contract that they had with each other. This is it. Okay? Let me rewind it slightly. And Meghan did a little cackle when, a smirk when Harry said, my incredible wife. All right?
I come from a very different background than my incredible wife. Yet our lives were brought together for a reason. We share a commitment to a life of service.
Commitment to a life of service. This is the contract. Okay? This is the contract that they had.
We share a commitment to a life of service, a responsibility to confront injustice, and a belief that the most often overlooked are the most important to listen to.
That's very powerful. And the thing is that it's not something that just happened, they decided to do. Okay? For some of you who did not see the entire thing when they were, before they introduced them, they were showing their work that they've been doing before they even got together. For all of those haters who saying, oh, what did they do? Okay, both of them were doing life of service, of commitment separately without each other. And then when they find each other, bam, we got that. Okay? They were doing those things way before they met each other.
And I couldn't be prouder that we're doing this work together.
There it is.
We moved to California, my home state, shortly before the murder of George Floyd. And for Black America,
little did we know, you two were going through your own hardship at that time too. All right, so I know you guys are upset. I'm stopping.
Shortly before the murder of George Floyd. And for Black America, those 9 minutes and 29 seconds transcended time, invoking centuries of our unhealed wounds.
And this is the cry that I was doing at the beginning of this video. For Europe or anyone, any countries who's pro-democracy, when you see Black American is being killed on the street, you better raise your voice. Or anyone you see who is being funded by, I don't know, to do those allowed, those kind of laws to allow those kind of senseless act to happen, you guys should speak up, even if you're in another country. Because if you cherish your freedom, whatever happened in America will affect you in a way some shape or form, because everybody who is put in power, majority of them, okay, they want more power. So in order for them to have more power, they have to shut down, okay, suppress other voices. So if you don't want that, you want to live free, you better pay attention to what's going on in America. So this is the thing that Harry and Meghan been saying. So many of you, many of you don't realize the connection. Okay? Europe should pay attention to these kind of things that's happening in America.
Invoking centuries of our unhealed wounds. In the months that followed, as my husband and I spoke with the civil rights community, we committed ourselves and our organization Archwell to illuminating those who are advancing racial justice and progress.
See?
In that spirit, we partnered with the team here to create the NAACP Archwell Digital Civil Rights Award, which will be given annually to leaders creating transformational change at the intersection of social justice and technology.
And this is where they piggyback ride with NAACP instead of them create a completely brand new kind of, I guess, thing where they have to award, to create a different kind of thing by themselves. So they just piggyback with NAACP because it aligns. Okay, they said it. This should not be a surprise to anybody. They said they want to align themselves with organizations that have the same vision as them. So NAACP is one of them. All right? And then they bring a whole branch of new young people to know more about NAACP.
And last night, President Johnson presented this new award to its first recipient, Dr. Sophia Noble, co-founder of the UCLA Center for Critical Internet Inquiry, a renowned scholar, author, and advocate. Dr. Noble is a visionary and...
All right, so, yeah, I have that video somewhere. But anyway, let me go to the next one. I'm probably going to stop. I'm already past an hour. I did a lot of ranting. Let's see here. All right, there's this. Meghan and Harry really are glowing. All right, more pictures the squad are putting. This is absolutely stunning. Stunning. And the thing is that her dress doesn't overpower the stage. It's like she blend. Oh my God. She is Archwell, so she blend in with the NAACP thing. Oh, I'm telling you, she's always on point. She doesn't overpower the stage. She's like part of the stage. The color choice of her clothes. Yep. There it is again. Look at her glowing. Yep, she work out. My goodness, Mama Doria. Look at her holding her daughters tight. You did well, Miss Doria. You did well. You did absolutely well. And some of the things some of the squad are saying, you've been in the game way before. This is the fruit of your labor, which is Meghan. Okay? And then she bring her husband along. So, I mean, the husband has been doing his thing as well, but this is the fruit of your labor. All right? And then the two little ones, we shall see. Okay, next red carpet. I want her to wear orange or peach. Yellow is another color she has to revisit. Fresh American princess and her family. All three look so amazing. Doria radiating in that glowing circle too. Okay, her mom is beautiful. Jealous down. Jealous? Okay. She looks so good. OMG, her mom. All right, let's go to the next tweet. All right, I think I'm just gonna do all of my bookmark and then that's it. There's this. Oh, I'm showing this because I saw those pictures. I didn't know she was there. Okay, royals Jennifer Hudson and Prince Harry. Okay, so there's them here meeting. There's Meghan's back right there. Jennifer Hudson went through so much after her winning the American Idol. We need to pray for her because what she went through, oh my God. Knock on wood, never face this kind of situation. Some of you Google it. I don't want to too long here. All right, so this I put it because Angela Bassett, her physique. I've said this before. There's a video I had of her. When they're talking about fitness in Hollywood, she is the pioneer. Okay, I'm not for women in particular. All right, she has ever since I've seen her from What Love Got to Do with It. She has always been fit. She knows fitness. All right, come on and give her all the flowers. Congratulations to Angela Bassett for winning Outstanding Actress in a Drama Series at the 53rd Annual NAACP Image Award. Okay, let's listen to it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
See, look at her
All
arm.
right. First off, thank you, NAACP, for your support tonight and for my entire career. Definitely, I want to thank my fellow nominees whose work is consistently nuanced and beautiful and inspiring.
I mean, that was a tough choice. All of them are pretty good. This was a tough choice. I don't know. I would not want to be in that situation to choose from these ladies.
I want to thank Fox Disney, along with Ryan Murphy, Brad Falchuk, and Tim Minear, who steers our ship so incredibly week to week to week. I want to thank my incredible cast and crew who have worked and given everything to make it a #1 show. And finally, penultimately, my family, Courtney, Slater, and Bronwyn, and Piper the dog, for being the penultimate support in my life. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Angela.
Thank the dog. Yep. When you come home after a long day, if you're upset or whatever, the dog doesn't care how your day was. Come in front of your feet. All right. There's me here responding to Angela Bassett. Has always been fit. You can tell she knows fitness. I don't care what anyone says. All right. Someone responded and say yes. All right. So there's more. Yeah. Look at her arm, her bicep, her tricep. This is her tricep. My goodness. Yeah, she's always fit. All right, let me move on. That was the whole point. That was the whole point of me showing her fitness. And, of course, her winning the thing here. All right, those chicks who hate on Meghan Markle have lost their damn minds. Someone just replied to me that she thinks Meghan spray tan to co-play as a black person. What in the name white supremacy mixed with envy is a hell of a thing. What in the... Look at what she put here. Okay, question. Her mother was literally there. There's this. You haven't heard the latest scoop on the Deranged Street. She rents Doria to act as her mom. I swear, those people never rest. Oh my... Well, if she's for renting, I'll be more than happy to rent her too. We know they're freaking crazy over there. But my goodness. Okay, she's not being accused of wearing extension and wigs now. She spray tanned her skin to look darker. That's what's next. They're going to say she doesn't use enough cocoa butter lotion. Oh my God. All right. I might have come across such before because Doria couldn't possibly give birth to a black child. Okay, I love jostling with those. I post where's that? Bird crime with Thrill Twitter handle and block them. Okay, so the account appears with the British royal family crimes in search. Okay, I saw the spray tan one. Okay, first, I guess I replied that the British royal family are co-playing having consensual overage sex when they are pedos. Yeah. That's why, this is why they're trying to lower the age of consent. They're trying to lower the age of consent. I mean, when I started really looking into the Sussexes, I'm looking for more information. The first thing that triggered me is the branch of pedos that they have. I'm like, what in the name? And a great admission, people love tans, but not the ones who have them naturally. And they don't get she lives in California, and like Harry, her skin will change all year round. Okay, but if you tell them blackfishing is a thing, they vehemently denied it. All right, let me move to the last one. Okay, an hour and 30 minutes. That's too much. That's too much. All right, next week. Okay, the Daily Mail raises the price of Meghan Markle's engagement ring from £260,000 to £271,000 in the same article. Oh my God. Their agenda, along with other British tabloids, is to say whatever they can to make you hate her. Facts are irrelevant and just get in the way of their campaign. I mean, they just looking lawsuit after lawsuit. My goodness, this is, from what I heard, this is a Diana's bracelet or something like that. Okay, the Duchess of Sussex, 40, also sported Princess Diana's yellow gold Omega chain cuff bracelet left, which she first sported during her royal tour of Australia with Prince Harry, 36, in 2018, and her £260,000 engagement ring left. That's this. Meghan also wore £5,900 Cartier Love bracelet, right? My God. I remember when I first started looking, when Meghan was in the royal family, and I'm looking at something, I think it was from CNN. They were talking about it. All I was hearing was price tag after price tag of everything. I don't know which royal they were talking about. I was like, what the hell? And from that point, I stopped watching the nonsense. All right, this is the same newspaper again. Meghan also spotted her £271,000 engagement ring. What did they say for the one? 71,000 here. Engagement ring. Where's it? Oh, there it is. £260. £60,000 engagement ring. 260. And this one is 271. Oh my God. Engagement ring, which was originally designed by Prince Harry and Court Jewelry Cleve and Company, using one stone from Botswana and two smaller stones from Diana's collection. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. All right, let's see. In their past article, it goes as high as 370,000. All right, so I'm gonna stop. All right, because I'm way above. It's just the squad who's talking about the same thing. All right, so let's do a prayer. Prayer. Let's say for the world to see. All right, because the world needs to see the type of injustice that's going in America. When injustice is happening, for them to speak up, because without America, without minorities, Native American, Hispanic, blacks, and some Asian, all the minorities that make a group in America, without us, what's happening in Europe would have been much, much, much worse. All right? So prayer for world to see. All right? To see. It's almost like let the blind see. To see and justice. All right? Let's add one more. I don't know what's gonna pop up. Prayer, world to see injustice, and speak up. Speak up. Let's see here. Okay, something popped up. I'm surprised. I'm telling you, that was what it was in my mind, but I typed it. I didn't expect anything. Okay, Heavenly Father, we pray for the poorest and most vulnerable. Let us not just speak of justice, but let us act in just ways. May the oppressed and needy feel justice and equally and experience a world without hunger and poverty. That hits some of the part. Let's go to image. What speaks to me? I'm going for this. Okay, even when we say all the right things, we must remember that change happens slowly. Most people take small steps and don't change their belief system overnight, but that doesn't diminish the importance of speaking out. I think this is it. All right, it doesn't change overnight, little step at a time. If Europe, after they get out of this hurdle of the nonsense that Russia is doing, you know what, I hate to say this because I see what's going on. I'm not going to put this on Russia because there are Russian, okay, individual Russian outside on the street. They know, believe me, YouTube is blocking my videos when I'm showing this on my other channel. Okay, there are Russian who know the persecution that will happen to them for coming out and protest. All right, they still went out anyway against what Putin is doing over there. So this is Putin war. Okay. Okay, whatever Putin is doing, this is Putin war. So once Europe is done with what Putin is doing, okay, so I'm trying not to put the Russian under that same umbrella because what I've seen, Russian are against that. Individual people are against that. All right, so this is Putin war. So what Putin is doing to Europe, once you guys finish with that hurdle, okay, you guys bring your peace. If there's gonna be new agreement gonna be signed and all of that, once this is said and done, better pay attention to America. Okay, better pay attention to America, because if it wasn't for America, the minorities, the Hispanic, Native American, and especially Stacey Abrams, all right, all these people, the foot soldiers we had who did the right thing, galvanized people to go out and go vote, speak your mind out in the voting booth. If it wasn't for that, Europe would have been destroyed right now. Okay? Russia will just walk to Ukraine, grab Ukraine, and who knows what's next. Okay, what's the next neighboring country? Just walk over and take and take and take and take, and then your voice, the freedom that you have, that free market you guys have with each other. Look at how Brexit happened. Okay, people cannot travel to UK freely anymore. This kind of thing. All right, where you need passport for every place you're going. This kind of free movement. I never been to Europe, but this is, I pay attention. All right, those free movement you guys had, it will not be the same anymore. So freaking pay a freaking attention. What's happening in America affect you too. That's it. I think I'm gonna stop. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. I'm done with my rant. That's it. I don't know if this video, if YouTube is gonna let it go public, because I had a hard time with that last video that I made yesterday. I had to edit it twice, and I was like, you know what? I need you guys to see it. All right. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. And those who have donated on my PayPal account, this is the only place you could donate. All right. Those who have done so, thank you.